Hello, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Happy Thursday. I have to keep reminding myself all day long that it is Thursday. Oh my gosh, I'm already seeing a friendly face on there. Hello, Jill. So glad to see that you are jumping right on with us. Yes, hello, friends. My name is Nicole, and I am here from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop. I am so honored. We are all here from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop. So honored to be part of Ticket to Quilt tonight. Oh boy. Now, we are old pros at doing this, I would say, because we actually go on live on Sunday nights. I usually go on live on Sunday nights with my coworker Heather a lot, or another friendly face will come on and help me out. We usually do our comment souls on Sunday, so that's why I have to keep telling myself it's Thursday, it's Thursday. But a big hello to everyone out there. Definitely give us a shout out. Tell us where you're from. We love to hear and see where all of our friends are from. Let us know. Are you a first timer on here? Have you seen us go live before? Have you seen us on Ticket to Quilt before? We love to see your comments coming in constantly. I love to hear the feedback and everything like that from you all. So a huge hello. So you may be asking yourself, where is Bits and Pieces? Well, this is Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop in Pelham, New Hampshire. Yes, we are a brick and mortar building here on 38 Route 38 here in Pelham, New Hampshire. It is, as we like to say, as our little tagline goes, 30 miles north of Boston, because everybody pretty much knows where Boston is. We're 30 miles north of Boston and 30 miles south of Manchester, New Hampshire. Those are the two airports that you basically could fly into to come visit us. We are some really beautiful back roads off of some highways right here in southern New Hampshire. Do you see Massachusetts? We are right there, basically, right on the border of Massachusetts. Oh my gosh, it's so exciting to see everybody from all over the place on here. I see a big hello to Karen, who is from Alabama. We've got Marsha, who is from Jacksonville, Florida. Love it! So exciting! We got people from all over the place. Well, Catherine is saying burr to our weather. And I will say, Catherine, you are totally right. And actually, we were having what they call a January thaw because it was 45 degrees today. I did not have a jacket on. I was outside. It was so beautiful. But it is cooling quickly down. This is a teaser that we usually have in New England that they call January thaw because it will be a week of gorgeous weather or a few days of gorgeous weather, which 45 to us was gorgeous weather for this time of the year. And then it started getting really cold, and I did see snow on the horizon. But right now, we really don't have any snow in southern New Hampshire. This warm weather really melted it. We had kind of a bit of slushiness that turned to ice, and that's where we have been. But up north, there's great skiing. The mountains are pumping out snow. The owner of the shop, Liz, is actually there right now skiing. So yeah, that's great. That's what we have around here is some great ski mountains, not too far north actually, because you can hit Canada 3.5 hour drive north from here. So yeah, it's great. New Hampshire is wonderful. Did you know in New Hampshire, where we are, it's about an hour to mountains and it's about an hour to the seacoast with real ocean, and it's about 45 minutes to Boston, even though it's a 30-mile drive, that traffic can be horrendous. So we're going to say 45 minutes on a good day. I don't know, Bill, what would you say? 45 minutes on a good day?
Good day.
It depends where you're going and how many other people are trying to go to Boston. But did you know that the Patriots, who are playing this Sunday. Oh, I hope we don't have haters out there, but they're Patriots that are playing this weekend. They're not in Boston. And I had to learn that one. I'm still learning Massachusetts because I make a joke that my car doesn't go over the border, even though we're half a mile away from there in our shop. But Yeah. So, anyways, so friends from all over the place. Yes, we are from New Hampshire. Hello to, I have Barbara from Indiana and Mary Ellen from Kentucky. Oh, I got to get used to my abbreviations. I did, that was one of my first jobs actually, and I had to learn the abbreviations of different places. Hello, Catherine from Houston. Oh, we've got friends from all over, from Texas, Florida, and everywhere, all so close to us. So give us a little shout out. Tell us where you are from. We are honored to be on this Ticket to Quilt tonight. And I am honored that we get to actually show you what the quilt looks like tonight. If you've been watching the other quilt shops throughout the night, we are the fourth one on, actually the fourth night on, because it started on Monday night. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and us. Then it goes Thursday and Friday with two more shops. You can actually, how this works is you can watch their lives or their replays at this point. You'll be able to get a link to pattern pieces. And be able to make the quilt. So stay tuned because I have the quilt behind me. We're going to be peeling away to get to that quilt behind me. So tonight we've got some really great items that we're going to bring to you. And you can throw them into your virtual cart and get them on. All right, Bill, I think we should tell them a little bit about our store. So, if you don't know who we are, I did just tell you, we are in Pelham, New Hampshire. We have a brick and mortar store, but we also have an incredibly large online store. It has everything and more, I would say, that we have in our store is online. That website is bnpquilts.com. So at any time tonight, if you're having trouble getting anything into your cart and wanting to quickly check out, you can go to bnpquilts.com, because tonight we are going to broadcast on three different levels. We broadcast on our website, bnpquilts.com. We are on Facebook. Hello to a lot of you who are watching us tonight on Facebook. And the third way is that we have our own app. Yes, we have our own app. We've had our own app for, I think, at least 4 years now.
I did post links to them.
Oh, thank you. So look down below in the comment section. Bill, actually, who is my back computer guy tonight, is just him and I up here tonight. He actually posted down below some information for you on how you can be watching us lives in any of these lives that we do. So we have our own app, the Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop app. It is completely free to get that app. It is fun because you get to see and get all the notifications when we go live. You can shop through the app to any of the products that we have, either tonight or in the future, and any of those other items. Now, the app does not hold everything from the store's website. So bnpquilts.com is again going to be the best way to kind of see everything that we have in our store. We have a lot in our store, and people always are surprised by the outside that we have so much in our store. We have been in business for 23 years. That's a long time, isn't it? I was a wee baby. Just kidding. Actually, I wasn't. I was in college when this store actually opened. And I've been here for a good amount of the time also. Took a small break in between moving to Florida and then coming back. But we've been in business for 23 years. So we've got a lot of really good stuff, and we think we know quilting pretty good. So we brought you some great products. Tonight is just a sampling of some of the really great products that we have, and even some that I am most passionate about. So I'm really excited to be able to show you things that I am super passionate about. All right. How do you get these items into your cart? Because it is a shopping event, even though we are going to be showing you the pattern piece for the Ticket to Quilt. Because yes, this is a virtual shop hop. So you've come to visit us in New Hampshire, and then we'll pass you off to another shop. It's like you hopped into our shop, and then you're going to hop onto another shop tomorrow night. Isn't that fun? I think so. So to get those items into your cart, all right, if you're watching us in 3 different ways. First way, bnpquilts.com. You can watch us live. If you went right there right now, you'd actually see a little video that like pops up on your screen. That's on the regular website. Next is on Facebook. If you're watching us on Facebook, you can put stuff into your virtual cart. But the one thing that I need you to remember is you have to check out through Facebook Messenger. You can check out many times. It does not matter how many times you check out. We're gonna, if all of your items get over $100, we're gonna refund that shipping. But I want you to make sure that you are getting the items. So if you have to check out, go to Facebook Messenger and check out if you are on Facebook. To get those items into your cart, if you're on Facebook, for example, you can see on the top of my screen right now, it actually shows you one of the items that we have. You're going to type in the comment section down below, sold space and 100. Just like that, sold space 100. That's going to put that into your virtual cart. Again, if I'm watching on Facebook, how do I check out? Go to Facebook Messenger. We've sent you a link and you check out of your cart like that. If it's too confusing for Facebook, just go to our website. Or you can become part of the Bits and Pieces family by joining our app. Our app is the Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop app. Just go to your Apple App Store. You can go to the Google Play Store. It's completely free and you can do it at any time. You can do it right now if you wanted. You can watch that live. It is so easy to buy items on there because look, if you're on the app, you just hit buy and it will ask you how many quantities you want. You can change the quantity on there and then you just put it into your cart. How easy is that, right? And then when you're done, you can just check out right there by clicking onto your cart and checking out. So easy. The app is the easiest way to do it. Second easiest, I would say, is going on bnpquilts.com. All right. Yes. Someone is actually saying they've been to our shop. Super exciting. So Kate actually says she's been to the shop and it's chock full. Yes, we have a lot, but we have a lot of love to give and a lot of information and quilting stuff to share. So yes, we do have a lot. Okay, guys, what do you say? You ready to start? Build, is there anything else I need to say? Now, stick with us because we've got a few things that are really fun along the way. One is that we're going to be giving the pattern piece clue out to you halfway through the show. The next is, if you stick with us through the end of the show, we're going to be giving away two $25 gift certificates to anyone who can answer my question. And I'm not really good on my toes, especially at 8 o'clock at night, but I'll come up with a good question for you guys to answer that could get you a $25 gift certificate to our store. Don't worry if you live all the way in Texas, California, or Indiana. No worry, we can give you that as a virtual gift card for you to use onto our website. All right, friends and more friends from far away. Okay, the first item that we have up tonight is one that has been really popular in our store lately. It is actually a kit that you can get, which is already pre-cut for you, and I'm going to show you. It was a sneak peek right behind my shoulder back here. This is a kit from Benetech, and it is so pretty and so fun. And what's really exciting about this one is that it's all pre-cut for you. It's actually pre-cut and pre-fused on. The fusing comes like this, and you're just going to actually pop it out of this laser cut pieces here. And then what you're going to do is they actually give you all of your fabrics in here. You want to see it up close a little bit? I'll show it to you. So the item, these are all laser cut. They are pre-fused, so they're on fusible, this fusing, and you're just going to pop them out. Then when you have it all, you are going, even the sewing machine is even laser cut too. Can you see it right there? The sewing machine in there is laser cut. Then they even give you fabric, which is your background, and you're going to take your fabric that is the background and you get to lay these down and press them into place because it's already laser cut with the fusing on the back, and you just lay down and press. It's super fast and easy, and it looks really cool. So this is it right here. Now this is the ultimate power tool, and this is a wall hanging. The wall hanging does come with all of those laser cut pieces that are fused on there. It also gives you that background fabric, and they even supply in their binding fabric. So if you'd like to make it as a wall hanging, it gives you everything there. It's been great. We got to see that Fran, one of our regulars of our Comment Sold, actually already made it and has it hanging on her door coming into her sewing space, which I thought was really great and fun to do that. So really, really neat. The pre-cuts are so great to have, especially because I don't really want to pre-cut them on my own. But if you so did want to pre-cut your own after you were done with, the pre-fuse that they have, they give you a pattern in there also. The pattern's great because you can actually put it underneath your background fabric for placement. But if you wanted to do it again, or I'm thinking probably if you had like a skin and cut or a Cricut, you could probably recut your pieces. I guess you'd have to let me know because I don't have one of those, but you'll have to let me know if you probably can scan it in, I would guess, and then cut them again to make another one. Maybe you could make one for your friend or something like that. So that's the ultimate power tool. It does measure 18 by 20 when you're completed. And remember that binding does come in the packaging. So that is great to have. All right, the next one up is what we call the Tammy Table Runner. Now, we call them the Tammy Table Runners because our very own Tammy actually created the pattern and these kits that come together. The Tammy Table Runners comes in a kit that looks like this. It is all of the fabric to create one table runner, and it actually has the backing included in there. So you really have all of the fabric that you need to create the Tammy table topper. It has a pattern. It has the backing. It also has the top and binding is in there too. So want to see what it looks like? We call this one the Tammy Table Runner Cupid's Arrow. And how adorable is that? It's a really pretty fabric. Now, we had this on our Comment Sold before, and I did bring up the fact that there are no chubby little cupids in there. So don't worry if you're not wanting a chubby little cupid on there. It's just a floral print. And you're also getting the two binding border fabrics in there, as well as the binding is in there. These are so easy to do. They are great projects to make. And really, it's an afternoon project to do. I'm talking like you can put it together because it's just a simple center and then two borders on there. You can put it together and then actually have it quilted and bound. I would say in one day, one afternoon even. I'm pushing to say one afternoon even. The sizing of these Tammy Table Runner is 17 by 42. And if you have a more narrow space, you could actually cut your center smaller if you'd like and have a more narrow table runner if you would like. But the standard size for this Tammy table topper is 17 by 42. Again, thank you. And the backing material looks just like this. So you could flip it over if you wanted also. So it does come with backing. Most of our kits do not come with the backings, but the Fab Focus table runners and the Tammy table toppers both come with backing fabric. So you don't have to worry about putting anything else in with it. Everything comes in there. And pattern is included in the Tammy yummy table topper. So that is a great one to get your hands on. All right, the next one up is our Villa Rosa set. Oh my gosh. People love these sets of Villa Rosas. Why? Because it is the best discounted way for you to get your hands on any of the Villa Rosa patterns that are normally like $2.25 each pattern. But this gives you the ability to actually get multiple of a set. This set that we're bringing you today is the seasonal snack mats. So this is the seasonal snack mats. And what this is there are 12 different patterns for these snack mats. And a little ones like this. Woolly mittens, deer heart, shamrock snack mat, bunny ear snack mat, pinwheelie snack mat, Buzzy Bees snack mat, Independence Day snack mat, just one slice snack mat, pressed leaves snack mat, the kitty cat snack mat. How cute is that? Little shroom snack mat, and the holiday bauble snack mat. There are 12 different patterns in this set. They come all together in that package for you. Now, the snack mats all range in size that are roughly about 8 by 14. I'll give you a sneak peek of one. Well, the other one's back behind you. But this is the one in progress. How cute is this one, right? This is the Buzzy Bee snack mat. How cute is that, right? So this gives you the sizing of the snack mats. There are 12 different snack mats patterns that you can make. So it's really like a seasonal snack mat kind of fun thing that you can make. Really popular, actually. People have really, really liked those. All right.
They each make 2.
They do. They make 2. Thank you. Okay, so any of the pattern quantity, the fabric quantities that they're asking you to make, those makes 2 snack mats. So you can make one for you and one for a friend over there. Super cute, right? They're really cute for like a little tea party or like coffee or just a small space that you need to fill too. These are the little snack mats. 8 by 14 is the size of the snack mats. Well, I was going to say a real quick hello to all friends who have just jumped on. This is, I'm Nicole from Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop here in Pelham, New Hampshire. We have been in business for 23 years. Love doing these lives. We've been doing the lives for about 5 years. A huge thank you to Ticket to Quilt for inviting us on again to be able to do another Ticket to Quilt with them. We are night number 4 of the 6-night fun with this Ticket to Quilt tonight. We do have the quilt to be showing you as well as your pattern link to be giving you in a short time. Look onto our app, Bits and Pieces app, if you'd like to be purchasing anything. If you're on Facebook, you can always comment down below, sold in your item number to put those into your cart. But do not forget to check out through Facebook Messenger if you are on Facebook. Those of you who are on watching us and going through the app or onto the website, don't forget you can check out at any time and keep going back. If you have multiple quantities of or multiple items, we will group your purchases together. And if your shipping is over $100, or I'm sorry, if your total is over $100, we will actually refund your shipping for you. All right, friends, we're moving on to our next item. Well, I was just talking about those snack mats and the adorable little snack mats that we do have. And our next item up is actually a kit to be showing you. Now, that Busy Bees kit, how cute is this? Well, it may be winter here in New Hampshire, but We're begging for some spring, that's for sure. So this is a cute little snack mat kit. Now this snack mat kit is kind of one of the patterns that you could get in the grouping that we had, but this kit does come with the pattern in it. So just so you know, this kit comes with the pattern in it. It also comes with all of the fabric to create 2 snack mats that are so adorable like this. We got the little bee on this side and that really fun fabric for those sunflowers. It does come with your backing fabric as well as the binding, so you can do it all together. All you have to do is throw some batting in there to really complete this project, but everything is all together in there. Again, this kit is a complete fabric kit as well as the pattern in this super cute little snack mat. Snack mat size is 8 by 14.
Question about shipping. How much is shipping?
So shipping does go off your items that you purchase. So you'll see it scaled, but if you do purchase over $100 of items, you have free shipping, which is pretty cool.
So it goes by weight.
It goes by weight, yeah. Weight and distance, actually. It's general. We usually ship by the post office, but sometimes we will also ship through UPS or FedEx, depending. But most of them go out the post office, occasionally UPS. All right, next item up. Next item up is our Fab Focus table runner. Oh my goodness! If you do not know, nope. Did I skip one?
Oh, sweet home.
Oh, guys, I skipped one. I'm sorry. Home Sweet Home. All right, the next one I should just look. I keep going like this, right? So, okay, this is what's next. That one's after that. All right, ready? Remember, we're peeling off the board to get to our quilt. So, the next one, I'll step out of the way. This is a really, really sweet wall hanging, actually. It's just so spring and beautiful and so cute. This is called the Home Sweet Home Wall Hanging Quilt Kit. This I don't actually have it, right, Bill?
Oh yeah.
I do have it. Okay, sorry. This is the quilt kit right here. The quilt kit is going to come with your beautiful panel in the middle, just so sweet and really nice. Then we have 2 borders that are on there. And I'll show you the fabrics kind of a little bit more up close so you can see. That's the pink for the border and then that green in there. And so you are going to get the fabrics to complete this top as well as the binding is in there. So the binding is also this green in here too. So let's peel off the next one. It's like a little I spy. It's like they're like scratch tickets or something to see what's underneath it, right? So this is our Home Sweet Home wall hanging. It's really sweet too. And honestly, it could be a wall hanging. You could do a lot with this. You could take this panel and make anything you'd like. This does come with those 2 fabrics to create your borders also. And the measurements for this Home Sweet Home is 33 by 50. It is really cute. I do like that one a lot. It's really sweet, very spring-like. It's something nice to make for the springs. And since I feel like we just did a little bee theme for a little bit with those snack mats, and then this wall hanging would be really sweet to make also. You could put it on a door, you could put it on a wall, or you know what? Not too much. Maybe one more fabric could actually make this into a throw. So this could be a start to a throw or a bigger quilt too. But it is really nice for there. So that's going to come to you in our package just like this. It does come with the pattern right in there to just show you exactly what you're doing with that panel, and shows you that how to be putting on your 2 borders there. Remember, you do have the binding fabric in here too, so you don't have to worry about matching up that green. You have another binding fabric in there to be able to match that green. All right, now the Fab Focus.
Yes.
Yes. All right. Okay. All right. Next is the Blooming Day. Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Love.
Love Matters. This one. See? that's next. This one. All right. Love Matters. The Fab Focus table runners have been incredibly popular in our store. Fab Focus table runners actually were one of the biggest, largest sellers in our store. What is the Fab Focus? Well, the Fab Focus actually is a pattern that is made by Julie from Patchabilities. She's a company. And we have just kind of dove off of this and started making fabric kits for you to use that pattern. Now, if you don't have the pattern, sit tight because the pattern is going to be coming up next. This is for the fabric of this to make this Fab Focus Love Matters table runner. We sell the fabric kits separately from the pattern. So, because they're so popular, we don't want you to have to buy the pattern over and over and over again. So, we sell the fabric and the pattern for this one separately. This is actually think this is the only kit that we sell that does not have the pattern in it. Pretty much. Maybe one other, but pretty much. So this is the fabric kit. It comes with all of your fabric to make the Love Matters Fab Focus table runner. These Fab Focus table runners are fantastic because you have a focus fabric that you use for the center. You have two borders, and then you have a kind of piano key pieced borders that go on here. You have two end caps, like I like to call them, and then you can just bind it and you're done. And the Fab Focus table runner kits, the fabric kits that we put together, we also always include a backing fabric in there. So all you have to do is get the pattern, sit down, piece, cut, sew, piece, and get it together. They're very, very quick. And I will tell you from experience, you get quite a bit of fabric in those Fab Focus fabric kits. Enough where you can almost make two of them, but you do have to have, have another focus fabric and an end cap. So it's like 1.5 table runners that you can make with a Fab Focus kit. There's a lot of fabric in there. So again, this is our Fab Focus table runner fabric kit. Remember, no pattern. Stay tuned for the pattern up next. And this roughly measures to be about 17 by 40 inches in making this Fab Focus table runner kit. All right, so if you don't have the pattern, now is your time to actually get your hands on the pattern. This is a pattern by Julie from Patchabilities. It is a great pattern because it shows you how to be putting it together, and it gives you some variations on actually doing those piece borders on there. And kind of shows you your starting point can be a 17 by 40 inch table runner. You can change it up to whatever is going to fit best for you. Catherine, I love that you are asking the question, could you make placemats or two? You absolutely could make two placemats instead. Thank you so much for saying that because I'm always forgetting that. But yes, you could actually make two placemats out of that fabric that is given. You might have to make your end caps maybe half the size to if you were wanting to put one on each side of that placemat. But you absolutely could, yes. Maybe you don't have the space for a table runner. Maybe you don't like table runners. Maybe you just love placemats or something, but that's a great idea. So thank you for saying that, because yes, you totally can. Fab Focus pattern is fantastic. Yes.
Do you know what type of batting they use in the table runners typically?
Well, I can tell you usually when we do our table runners, we'll either use a fusible fleece or something super thin. Personally, I like to use a polyester batting because it's a thin polyester because if I'm folding it up and putting it away every season, polyester does not have a memory, so you're not going to see those creases in it. If you use cotton, it's likely to have those crease lines and more of a memory to it. Also, it lays really flat. So we just use a thin polyester. We carry in the store Dream. batting, and in the polyester you can definitely get that. We also have fusible fleece by the bolt in our store, so you can get that in yardage of whatever you'd like. If you are away from us, you can always visit vnpquilts.com to see any of those different options that we do. But the batting is the only thing not included in the kit, but you could definitely use that. If you don't really need a heat protective batting unless you are making pot holders, I would say. I've never had a problem.
But I've seen people use, what is it?
Thermal
Thinsulate.
thinsulate, you could, well, yeah.
And you can use it as a trivet.
Great idea. Love these ideas. So, Bill was saying, yes, you could use heat protected if you wanted to use it as a trivet. So, totally. Yeah, you could do whatever you wanted with those. Definitely. Love it. Okay. Well, hello to friends who are just jumping on. I see Valerie just jumped on. Hello. It is 8:30 here in New Hampshire. Where are you guys at? Give us a big shout out and hello, as we are going to be coming up to some very important items like our ticket to Quilt, little pass part of our pattern to be able to tell you about. All right, friends, as we move on, let's talk about a new book that just touched ground here. No, did I skip around again? I skipped around again. I'm sorry, Bill. All right, another Fab Focus. So we've got another Fab Focus up tonight before the new book. Gosh, keep me on task. This is what happens when I stay up too late, right? Fab Focus. So we just talked about the love, nope, the blooming day and night one is right here. This was the Love Matters Fab Focus was what we did before. This is a very popular new fabric to us from Jason Yenter from In the Beginnings Fabrics, and we've created another Fab Focus table runner kit. Remember, these Fab Focus are a fabric kit, so you are going to need to purchase that pattern separately. We did just have the pattern just on there. And this is the blooming day and night. And it does measure 17 by 40 because that is the standard size for the Fab Focus. You are going to use that Fab Focus pattern. Again, Fab Focus pattern was sold 106. This one is called Blooming Day and Night. New fabric from Jason Yenter. It is gorgeous. It is bright. It is beautiful fabrics. Those Fab Focus kits do come with the backing fabric also and binding fabric actually too. So you get everything in those Fab Focus kits right there that you need, excluding the batting and pattern, I will say, to make that. But this one's really pretty. So let me just hold this up for you. Again, it does measure roughly 17 by 40 inches. All right, now new book.
Yep.
All right. Next up is a brand new book that actually just hit our ground this past weekend. It is called Make It Scrappy. This is the newest book from Fabric Cafe. It is a great book that has 8 different patterns in it right there for you. Those 8 different patterns on there are all giving you the option of either using 3 fabrics, 1 yard each of those 3 fabrics. But something new to hear is that they actually started to give you some scrappy options. So this one called Make It Scrappy shows you first how to be making the quilts with your 3 yards that you do have, your 3 1-yard cuts, but then you can also make it scrappy by using all different kinds of fabrics to actually make it scrappy. It is a great book. We love these Fabric Cafe books. These are so fun. All right, friends, I did see on here someone was asking how do they actually check out of their cart. If you are on Facebook and doing your sold space and the item number in your comment section to get those items into your cart, you are going to want to check out through Facebook Messenger. That is the easiest way to do it. That's the only way to do it on Facebook is Facebook Messenger. The next thing is if you're having a difficult time, I'm going to send you right to bnpquilts.com. That is our website. Again, bnpquilts.com. You can find any of our items that we've had up tonight on our website. Oh, friends. What are we at time? Where are we? We're at 40. All right. So I am going to beg you to stay on because after I actually give this clue out, because I got special permission tonight because some of you may know I am a certified instructor through Deb Tucker Studio 180. And I was given special permission tonight to actually show off a very big surprise that they are going to be showing tomorrow. So if you have the honor of being on with us tonight, stick through after we give you the pattern piece to the beautiful quilt behind me, because I have a very special sneak peek to be able to show you. All right, friends. Well, I know you've been waiting for this. This is the Ticket to Quilt, and this is the gorgeous Ticket to Quilt kit that we have had, that we put together here at Bits and Pieces here in Pelham, New Hampshire. This is such a pretty quilt, very easy to make actually, and I bet you'd like our pattern piece, right? Well, our pattern piece is actually a folded corner. So ours that you are going to get, this is our link right here, and I did see that Bill put the link down below. Our piece tonight is actually going to be this one right here. It's going to show you how to make your folded corner right there. So, shows you a little bit of sample of doing the folded corner in two different colors up there. But this is our link. Now, we are number 4 of this 6-night Ticket to Quilt. To get each one of the pattern pieces, you are going to watch everyone who was part of Ticket to Quilt tonight. Now, the best way to find out the listing is to actually go to Ticket 2, number 2, Quilt. You can go to their Facebook page, or you can actually go to their website, Ticket 2 Quilt, to be able to get their all the information that you wanted. Again, their website is ticket2quilt.com. So you see the listing of all the different shops that were in this virtual shop hop from tonight. Now, you definitely want to stay on because we have 2 fun things that are going on. Are you okay? We are going to give you a surprise tonight. And we're also going to be giving away 2 gift certificates at the end of the night if you answer the question correctly and you've been listening to everything we have to say. All right. Can I get a drum roll? Are we ready for the next item? Do we have questions? Do we have questions?
Oh no, well,
We're good?
I had the wrong link to the pattern, so I'm using what. Hopefully that one's right.
Oh, okay, guys. I'll show it again. I guess we had some confusion for the for our pattern piece. So this is our number. So go along with this. Bill apologizes. He sends his dear apologies that I think he forgot the 0. Is that it?
No, it's actually the wrong number.
Oh, okay. Okay, so he put up the right one now, right?
Twice.
Twice. So this is the right number. There we go. All right. Okay, ready? Are you ready? I'm so excited to be able to show you this because like I said, I am a certified instructor through Deb Tucker's Studio 180. It is a series of tools that you can use for precision quilting and just amazing, just becoming a better quilter. It allows you to slightly oversize your pieces and trim down to making great blocks every time. There's a series of different tools that you can use. But one of my favorite things is that every tool is multi-size, which means you can make many different sizes with one tool. So you get these tools and then you can make just about anything with them for quilting. Well, as a certified instructor and doing this Ticket to Quilt National Live tonight, we were actually given permission to be able to spill the beans on an amazing new tool that they have just invented. The new tool that just came out is the 9-patch Square Up tool. It literally hit us midday today. So I scrambled because this is my first time getting my hands actually on the tool. So I got to play around with it a little bit. This tool, how awesome is this? Is a two-part tool. And I'm going to show you really quickly and briefly about how you can use this tool to make perfect 9 patches every single time. And you can do it in multiple sizes. It can actually make 8 different sizes. This, yes, is a two-part tool, as you can see in here. It does come with all the instructions right in here for how to use that tool. Actually, really great instructions on how they put it together. It comes in a whole booklet, this cardboard booklet right here, and gives you all of the instructions and walks you right through it. And just like every single other tool that they've had, it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed. We love you both the same because you can do left-hand cuts and right-hand cuts exactly the same. You're just turning that ruler around. And no funny contortions of your body to have to cut in a left-handed or a right-handed. Your body is going to be straight and doing cuts for those every single time. Want to see 2 of the sizes that are the most extreme that you can do? So the 2 sizes that is the most extreme is you can make it in a 2-inch. Remember, this is actually 2.5 because it's a cut size, but this is a 2-inch finished all the way up to a 9-inch finished block. So how cool is that? That you can make an itty baby and you can make a big one. But what it does is it gives you the ability to actually lay your ruler down on top and be able to square up so that you have perfect lines every time. Because I don't know about you if you've ever made a 9-patch, which was one of the first ones that I ever made. But if I didn't have those lines matched up, it is nearly impossible to get your seams to match up with your other blocks. So how cool is that? 8 different sizes can be made with this. The best part about this in using it is you have 2 different tools. Want to see kind of an up close? Let's see if we can do this because I haven't done this before. But this is a little up close to it. So you have a square up ruler. This is your square up ruler right here. And we have the trim down ruler. You have a part A and a part B. Now, those are used to make your strips. And your strips are actually done like this. So you make your sets and you're cutting your strips and you cut your outside pieces because if we look at our 9 patches here, we have our outside pieces and then we have our centerpiece. Again, in that middle, we have our outside pieces and we have that centerpiece. So you are going to cut your center pieces using this tool right here. You're going to use that with the A's. Super easy to do because it actually gives you the lineups for your sizings right here. And again, it doesn't matter if you are right-handed or if you're cutting left-handed. It's going to tell you your cut edge is going to be on the side that you are going to cut on. So it doesn't matter if you're right-handed or left-handed. You can do it just like that. But it gives you the ability to actually use a regular ruler to be cutting down your outside sizes, and you're going to use the ruler A to cut down your center strip. And don't worry, all of the information is in this booklet that they give you, and they have a chart right down on the bottom right here that tells you your strip widths that you are cutting. Now you might be asking, like, why do I need a ruler to actually cut down my centers? Why can't I just use a regular ruler? And that's because the centers, when you're cut for precision, are actually a funny number. They're like 2/3 or a third or something like that. And it's just a funny number to be cutting on your regular ruler. So when you cut off of this ruler, it shows you, okay, we're going to be making a 2-inch block, a 3-inch block, 4-inch block, all the way up to 9-inch block. It shows you exactly where you are going to be cutting and laying that strip under there. So for example, we've got our pieces sewn together, and as you can see, this is my middle strip there. I would actually take my tool and I would square up my end right here, and then square up my end right there, and then what I'm going to do is decide what size are we doing. Are we doing a 2-inch? Then we line up on the 2-inch. If we were then this one is actually for a 4-inch, so we would go over to the 4 and then cut. So this is our precision piece that would be the middle right here in that block. These right here are going to be the top two pieces, or as I call them, the outsides, okay? These are what are actually going to be trimmed down in the end of what we're doing. So I would use a regular ruler to do that. And I really love my first choice rulers. We're going to have them up in a quick second for you guys to be able to show you. But the first choice rulers are a new straight edge ruler by Studio 180 and Deb Tucker, and I love them because they have precision, fine lines on them. Oh my gosh, like nothing impedes your view when you're going to cut. It's gorgeous. So with these, all I would do is actually go to the chart that it was telling me, and then I would cut the sizing that I needed. My strip width was a 2, so I would go ahead and cut 2 inches on that. That would give us our pieces that we would need for our centers and our 2 outside edges. Once we got those sewn together, we are ready for the trim down. So we've sewn them together. And then what we do is we use the trim down ruler. You can use the trim down ruler by looking at our sizing. This is a 4.5 cut size for finished. So what we're looking for is the X's of the actual 4s, and we're going to put those on our corners right there. So we're going to lay those onto the center. Those X's perfectly line up to our centers, and then we're going to trim around the outside. Remember how I said this is perfect for right-handeds and left-handeds? So if you trim for your right and your top for your right-handeds, if you're a left-handed, all you're going to do is move this tool over to your left-hand side cut into your top. See, it's perfect for both people. Again, this tool, this new 9-patch square up, actually just hot off the presses, literally just got here today. They're going to be announcing this one on Facebook and on their page to everyone tomorrow. Brand new tool from Deb Tucker in Studio 180. Very, very exciting to see that new tool. It's been highly anticipated and asked for by a lot of people. So that one's a really great new tool. Yes.
So we
Yes.
forgot to show the quilt, the kit for the
Oh.
to get the quilt.
Oh, we skipped over
We
one.
got so caught up with the pattern. So
Oh, it's like way down on the bottom for me. I'm sorry. Yes, we could totally go back. Okay. So I always get like really kind of crazy excited about all the Deb Tucker Studio 180 stuff. But if you really like this fabric that was behind me, now we're going to skip back over to the quilt kit for our January 2026 ticket to Quilt quilt kit. It's a gorgeous fabric that actually is Jason Yenter fabric, right?
Yes.
I think it's in the beginning, Jason Yenter
Yep.
fabric. You can actually, you're going to get our pattern piece on there to be able to make this. And you can get the entire kit to create our quilt. Isn't that gorgeous? It is a really pretty one. And this does measure to be 56 by 56. So it's a great throw quilt. That you can use anywhere. It's beautiful. But these are really pretty fabrics. We love in the beginnings Jason Yenter fabrics. And then we have also an interwoven. Um, is that interwoven?
Yeah.
It is an interwoven. Okay. Yes. Interwoven in there, which is another line. I think it's better text, but yeah. So some really pretty fabrics. This kit does come with all of the fabrics to create your top as well as your binding. So you're gonna get that in there. You don't have to be guessing what the binding is or anything like that. It's really a pretty one. All right, I'm gonna need your help to help me through anything else that we're doing tonight. What other ones are we doing?
Oh, we can
We can go back.
Go back to the glitz.
Let's. All right. Oh, okay. So second newest item is just like bounce around a little bit. All right. And second newest item from Studio 180 is a new pattern. And this is a new pattern that's called Glitz. We all good?
Yep.
Okay.
Heather's on it. It's
Oh, Whisper Weave. That's why I kind of thank you, Heather. See, I miss you. I was kind of like wondering because I didn't think it was interwoven, but thank you. Okay, Whisper Weave. It is. Thank you.
It's Halcyon too.
Okay, but that was
In the beginning.
an in the beginning Jason Yenter. Yes, Halcyon 2 is the other one. It's really pretty fabric. I really like that one a lot. All right, so next item up is a brand new pattern by Studio 180 Deb Tucker, and this is called Glitz. This uses the Tucker Trimmer 1 and the Tucker Trimmer 2 tools. It's a really pretty fun one that you can make multiple sizes with. You can make it into a table runner, a throw, a twin size, and even queen size to make this pattern. It is really fun and it's pretty and I like it a lot. I think people have asked actually for us to do a class on this one because that is a really pretty quilt. This is a brand new one from Studio 180 Designs. If you don't know about their tools, should absolutely know about those tools because they are the best way to do quilting. It just everything comes out perfect every time because you can make your units just normal and then you trim them down by lining up everything. It's always so great. Okay. Now, I talked a little bit about my one of my favorite tools and I cannot talk highly enough about the new first choice rulers from Studio 180. The first choice rulers are for all quilters. Anyone who is going to do straight line cutting, they're right there for you. Now, this sizing that we have up right now is a 7 by 13. And let me just show you exactly what that looks like. So the 7 by 13, and I'll hold mine up, which has gotten quite a bit of wear and use because I use it over and over every single time. But this is a straight line ruler, as you can see without the glare of our ring light here. Sorry, guys. But the first choice ruler is a 7 by 13. But what's awesome about this is the fine lines. And if you've used these tools, definitely speak up and tell us down below in the comments because oh my gosh, that is so awesome. It's about perfection and getting really beautiful points. It's about getting really great cuts because I always tell my students, you may be cutting a 16th of an inch, but 16/16 of an inch off is going to make a whole inch off in the long run. So these rulers are just super fine lines, and I love it because there's nothing impeding in your view when you go to cut with them. That they're just fantastic. The second thing is if you enjoy doing any kind of angle cuts, these are great. I wish I knew how to not have that ring light in your view of this, but oh, maybe right there. Maybe that's a sweet spot. All right. So on here, you can actually see how they have angles that come off here. So again, it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed in your cutting. It's going to be the same for both of you guys. But we have angle cuts. So if you're doing strips of fabrics that need to be cut at an angle, let's use this one for example, because I've got my 9 patch, which you could totally start this 9 patch and then cut it at a 45-degree angle and start putting it together. Why not, right? So what you would actually end up doing is take that 45-degree line. You can see really nicely right there. And then you have a 45-degree line to cut. It's just precision, fine lines for your tools. So we have the first one up is the 7x13. These are great to use. And thank you for those of you who are saying, I love mine. It really is a game changer in just regular straight cutting. These are amazing rulers to have. Some of you may have started, I will be the one to admit that I started with a ruler that had yellow lines surrounded by my black lines. Half the time I didn't know if I was following the yellow line or if I was following the black line. And that's what I was talking about. You could be a 16th of an inch off just by those lines being off. These have a single black line, very fine lines for your cutting. So it just makes it gorgeous to be able to do your cutting. And just so easy to use when you have these precision lines. You have horizontal lines and your vertical lines there just to be able to line up. You're going to have great cuts every time. So we have that one is our first ruler up is the 7x13. The second one that they make is just a more narrow ruler. And that is the 4x13. It's just a little 1 inch shorter and 4 inch. They both have their own kind of application to use them with, but they are the same. And I'll show you again with mine exactly what that means for your cutting. So when you hold it, you're actually just going to come right in there and you can do your cuts. Again, both the rulers, that 7x13 and that the 4x14, you have your angles coming off of each side, which means that it doesn't matter which way you need your angle to go, you can have it either way. Do you see what I mean? When you hold it. And that doesn't happen with all rulers. A lot of times the rulers are actually working from this bottom corner to do your angles, and it is so challenging to be able to put it on there and cut what you need for your actual strip. So this way you're actually just gonna line up that angle on the bottom. So we have a 30-degree angle, we have a 60-degree angle, and a 40-degree angle. It gives you a lot of options of different things that you can actually put on. Love it. This is fantastic. I am crossing my fingers and hoping that they make an even longer ruler, but this is great for if you have fat quarters or anything. You can even have yardage that you can fold down underneath there because it is actually very manageable. This is my top tool that I use. And someone has asked me actually, which one do you use more? The 14 by 30, the 7x13 or the 4x14? I think I don't know. I use them both. I use them both for their own applications, honestly. I use them a lot. But one thing that I have always told all of my students is if financially you can't do both rulers, always think and remember that you can always go smaller on a big ruler, but you can't go big on a small ruler. So maybe try this one out, the 7x13 first, and then if you love it, go back and get the 4x14. So Great rulers. Hands down, my absolute favorite, and I know I'm biased. I will say I'm biased right up front, but it is hands down the best way to get perfection and just really, really wonderful points. And your quilting will completely change after the precisions from your cuts for those. So that's really good. All right. The last thing we're actually gonna wind down, but there are two products that you do want to be adding to the back of your ruler. These are pretty slick back rulers. There is nothing of grip on the back of these rulers. So what we do encourage you to actually purchase is called Invisigrip. And Invisigrip comes in a tube just like this. And it is a paper backed. I just cut mine off for the new 9-patch ruler today, actually. So it's paper backed clear cling. As you can see, it is a clear cling, just like those snowflakes that you put on the windows. It's a clear cling. There's no stick on it at all. It's a cling. It's a static cling. And you can actually put it on the back of every one of your tools. I just put it on the back of our new tool here, the 9-patch square up tool. And what you do is you're going to cut it to be about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, all the way shorter, all the way around. And it's a clear cling that you just put to the back of your tool. But what it does is it actually stops your slip from your fabric. So it's a grip onto your fabric without being sticky residue or anything like that. Again, so it's paper backed first. You trace out your sizing that you want, and you're going to actually put this on to the back of all of your Deb Tucker tools. None of them have anything on them. The other thing is that the Invisigrip clear cling that we have here can be taken off. It can be repositioned and put back on. It can even be washed and put back on. So very easy to do that. But it's completely flat. So it doesn't raise that tool at all. It's not going to make that tool rock at all. It's just going to be nice and flat. And why it's so important is because when you are getting ready to do your cuts, any cut that it might be, it actually grips the fabric and it won't move the fabric. If you don't have anything on the back of that tool, it's going to be very, very, very slippery and possibly move and then mess up your cut. So Invisigrip is very important to get and to put on the back of your tools. The second thing or third thing, forgot how many things I've told you guys about, is that if you are doing advanced techniques with any tools, maybe you are learning about for example, the Rapid Fire Lemoyne Star has a ton of different advanced techniques that you can do. You actually can use a fine tip Sharpie to mark on your Invisigrip so you can see right through to different areas that you need to bring your attention to. And you can take an alcohol swab, or you can take even hand sanitizer on a tissue, and you can actually wipe it right off. So really nice to be able to have that option, because it's not going to be on your actual tool, it's on the Invisigrip. The other thing is, as you can see mine here, I don't know if you guys can actually see, but I have a Frankenstein kind of Invisigrip. Can you guys see that? Do you see that there? So you do not actually need to have cool, like total pieces of Invisigrip. It is helpful to have total pieces of Invisigrip. And again, you're going to want it to be shy of the edge. So about 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch around the edge away from there. Because if it catches the edge and it's right on the edge, it's going to roll back. So you want it to be a little bit shorter than the actual ruler. But you can see mine. I was at the end of one of my strips. I just had to buy a new one today, as you could see. You can use your Frankenstein kind of pieces on the back of it, and it still works for not slipping on your fabric. So just a little tip of information. You can save all those little pieces for you right there. All right. Well, I think we are doing pretty darn good tonight, and I think we should save the rest of the items. What do you think, Bill?
Sure. Yeah.
Save. All right, guys, we are on normally for our comment solds on Sundays. This Sunday is going to be a little bit earlier, and I would absolutely love you to join us again. So definitely you want to like and follow Bits and Pieces Quilt Shop because we do these lives every single week. I will be on again on Sunday, and we are going to show you the last few items that we were going to bring tonight on. And we kind of ran out of time, I would say. It is 9 o'clock here. It's after 9 o'clock here. And I had said the last people that stayed on, if you could answer a question, that you were going to be able to win a prize. And we decided we are actually going to give away 2 gift certificates tonight. So if you've been watching us, you know what? I'm going to do a really special gift certificate too. Oh, I know. I know the boss isn't here, so I get to make the big choices. All right. The first 2 gift certificates are going to be for $25. And if you're local to us, you can use them in store, or if you would like to, you can, if you're further away, you can actually use it as an online gift card. The third one, I'm going to make extra special. And that's going to be a question. I didn't really say too much, but I did say in here. So if you had watched this all along, then you can listen. All right. So the first 2 gift certificates that we're going to give away tonight. What state is Bits and Pieces located in? Maybe you can get a bonus if you know the town that we're in too. But comment down below, what state is Bits and Pieces located? I'm waiting. I want to see them all. I'm seeing a lot of the correct answers and I'm seeing some not correct answers. If you've been watching us, you'll know. Oh, I got a half of a really good answer. Oh, yes, I'm seeing them all come in. What state is Bits and Pieces located in? And we are at random actually going to pick 2 people to win. Yes, this is going to be at random. At random, we are going to pick 2 winners for a $25 gift certificate. When we call your name, you'll actually be able to tell us, you can message us and let us know how you would like that gift certificate. If you would like it for in store, if you're going to come visit me in store, or if you want to be getting that gift certificate, for our virtual, because I would love for you to come back and actually visit us again on Sunday when we show you the other few items that we had up and planned to be going. So yes, again, that the question was, what state Bonnie, she gets points for humor. I will say that. It is a new euphoric state. Yes, thanks. I'm glad that we can do that for you. But yes, we do comment souls every Sunday, and then we also come on occasionally during the week too. All right. Did we get a couple at random?
I got 2.
Woo! All right. So those are going to stop right now for our answers because we've got 2 winners. All right. Should we do drum roll again? Are you guys ready? Well, stay on because I'm giving away another gift certificate because the boss isn't here and I can give it away. So we'll have another really, this one's going to be a little hard though. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Bill, who is our first winner?
Kathy Ness.
Kathy Ness. Congratulations to Kathy Ness. You just won $25 gift certificate to Bits and Pieces. So congratulations. You can message us how you would like that gift certificate, if you would like it to be a virtual gift certificate for you, or if you would like to use that in store. So congratulations to Kathy Ness. And our next one,
Susan Culbreth.
Susan Colbreth is our next winner. Susan Colbreth, congratulations! You are our $25 gift certificate winner. All right. Well, just because I said so, the people who have stuck with us to the end, the wholehearted lovers, thank you, everyone. My next question to you is worth $50 gift certificate to the store. Now, this $50 gift certificate to the store can be either virtual or for actually in the store. Those of you who are fans of us may know this answer. Those of you who just jumped on today, don't worry. You had the option. I said it twice actually today. Now I know that's rough because I said a whole lot of things. But how many years has Bits and Pieces brick and mortar store been open?
First one gets it.
First one gets it. Go ahead, you can guess away, but the first correct answer is going to get it.
Bonnie Tracy.
Oh, she's fast. Ooh, good job, everyone. Oh, I am impressed. I am very impressed. Great job. Oh, I love it.
They were.
You guys were listening. I'm impressed. You actually listened to me today. Well, that was really good. Okay, you know what? The boss really isn't here, so I have one more. This one's not going to be hard, though. But just because, and I hope you use it for one of my favorite products. Oh, I got to wait till we actually say it right. Bonnie.
It was Bonnie.
Bonnie was the winner.
There was quite a delay after she typed 23.
Oh, good job. Okay, so congratulations to Bonnie Tracy, who won the $50 gift certificate to our store. I may be out of a job tomorrow by giving away all of these gift certificates. But I have one last one. One last one, okay?
I think they're already guessing.
They're already guessing? Well, now I'm going to have to think then. I don't know if I said this though. You're just going to have to guess because I actually don't think I said this. But you know what? It'd be worth your $25 gift certificate if you have to guess this. What year did I get my certification to become a Studio 180 instructor? You're going to have to guess because I didn't actually say this one. But you all know how much I absolutely wholeheartedly stand behind the Studio 180 group of rulers. You're just going to have to guess.
Is it 25?
It's $25 gift certificate. We'll see. Oh, they're right there. I just saw it. I'm going to have to go back to her. Martha Sizemore is the very first one. Congratulations, Martha Sizemore. You are the very first one. It was 2020. Man, I went to certified instructor training and then came back and the whole world kind of shut down. It was one heck of a crazy year, but it was one of the best years of my life because I became a certified instructor through Studio 180. And now I get to share all these awesome tools with you guys and share my passion for quilting and all of the tools. And I'm incredibly honored to have been able to show you guys the 9-patch Square Up newest tool that just came out. So I'm looking forward to teaching a 9-patch Square Up class. What do you guys think? I think it's great. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching us tonight. It was fun. It was a great time. I really enjoyed giving away those gift certificates at the end of the night. Thank you for staying with us all the way to the end. Really appreciate it. Remember, if you are looking to see what the other shops are, tomorrow night we actually have on Ticket to Quilt is Aurora Sewing Center. But if you are looking to see the listing of all the Ticket to Quilt different shops that are going virtual lives, you can actually go on and see that from the ticket to quilt .com. All right, have a wonderful night. Stop back again to see us here at Bits and Pieces anytime, but definitely pop in on Sundays to see our lives. See you later. Bye-bye.